September, Scorpio. This is Lisa Ouellet, and I'm here to do your psychic angel card reading for the month of September 2015. This month I'm using Doreen Virtue's Archangel Power Tarot deck, and I've pulled some cards for you ahead of time. I said your sign, Scorpio, several times, and I asked for what was the messages for your highest and best, and they gave me 3 cards. And I do want to just say that this is a generalized reading, so for a lot of you out there that have been questioning that, very generalized reading, so it's not going to apply to everybody, and some of this is going to make sense to you in certain parts and some won't. If you're looking for a personalized, detailed reading, I'd be happy to read for you one-on-one. You can schedule that through my website at lisawillet.com. And as always, thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing to my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, my Twitter account, LinkedIn, all the social media. Love to see your comments, love to interact with you, so please keep them coming. If you haven't already subscribed, you can do so at the end of this video. There's a button that you can just hit subscribe. And again, if I want a personal reading, you can catch me at my website. So the cards that I pulled for you for September are the Wheel, which is a major arcana card, the Ace of Raphael, it's all about healing and relationships, and Page of Ariel. And Ariel is the sign of Pentacles, if you know the regular tarot. Okay, and Raphael is the emotions, the cups, water cups. Okay, so let's talk about the Wheel first. I love this card. I love all of the major arcana cards. So this is talking about, it's Archangel Jeremiel. It's talking about new beginnings, the end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness, okay? So they're talking about September for you, Scorpios, being fantastic, a time to start something new. They're talking about moving forward in places that have been stuck, in situations in your life that have been feeling like they're just kind of like not moving in the direction or the speed that you want them to. They're talking about now is the time that they definitely go forward. End of delays. I love this. So you've been working through stuff, and I know that you have, Scorpios. They're showing me that you've been doing a lot of inner work and whatever, but they're definitely saying now September is going to be the time that you push forward. So don't get too excited though, because we do have Mercury retrograde and you don't want to start a lot of new endeavors, but it's definitely time to start new ideas, start thinking processes new, change in direction that's going to offer you happiness. So they're talking to me. I really feel like this is relationship wise for a lot of you too, because you do have the Ace of Raphael, and they're talking about a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, and deep and lasting spiritual insights. So I'm feeling like for the Wheel, it's talking to me about delays in your spiritual growth and your spiritual journey. Like that might have been feeling like for you that it wasn't moving forward in the timing and the speed that you wanted it to. And I feel like that delay is now done. Like something just clicked. I see the wheel spinning. They're showing me the wheel, but I'm seeing the wheel spinning, and I'm seeing you definitely moving forward with your spiritual growth. I see you opening up to more classes, more opportunities, more groups of people joining, more like-minded people and endeavors that really open you up to spiritual ways of being. And that doesn't have to be psychic. It could just be energy work. It could be anything metaphysical, spiritual. It could be ghosts. It could be UFOs. It could be anything etheric. It could be astrology. It could be numerology, palmistry. It could be dream interpretation, anything. They're just showing me that you're going to start to open up a little bit more. So the relationship card here, they're talking about aces are, you know, the beginnings of things too. So they're talking to me about finally letting go of what's been holding you back relationship wise. And I don't feel like this is necessarily a person. I feel like this is more of an emotional place that you've been at, a state of being. You're finally ready to release a part of you that's been holding on to something, maybe a belief system or something that hasn't been working for you, but you've been trying to, like, they're saying you've been trying to reinvent the wheel. So you've been going around and around and around in these certain circumstances, trying to change things a little bit, but kind of with the same basis of what you've been trying to do. They're saying now the new beginning in this relationship, it's like you're starting something brand spanking new, a new thought process, a new way of doing things, a new outlook on life. So maybe you read a book that clicked with you. Maybe you had some spiritual insight about relationships, and you're deciding, okay, so I'm in a committed relationship with somebody and things aren't moving along in the way that I want them to, or things are going really good and I want them to keep going forward. So now you have some new insights and you're going to look at things differently and approach things differently. If you're a single Scorpio and you're looking to date in a different way, they're talking to me about definitely going forward with that and knowing that there's going to be some sort of light bulb that goes off that you're saying, okay, this hasn't worked for me and I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try a different approach. I'm going to try a different tactic. I'm going to try going into situations with people differently. I'm going to try talking to people differently. I'm going to try approaching them in a different manner. Maybe holding back more if you're one of those people that's really outgoing. And if you're very quiet, maybe being more approachable, maybe being more outgoing. If you're on a dating site, maybe reaching out to people instead of letting them reach out to you, show your interest. They're just talking about all these new things coming, and it's positive, it's powerful, and it brings you that relationship that you want. So again, if you're in a committed relationship and you're wanting to be bringing that to a new level, I definitely can see that occurring for you. Deep and fulfilling spiritual insights too. So they're definitely talking to you this month in September, Scorpios, about bringing forth spiritual topics with your partner maybe, or realizing that you could be in a super strong soulmate connection that's going to bring you to that level of intimacy that you haven't experienced before. So maybe you meet that soulmate that hits you on all the levels, emotional, physical, spiritual, and it releases you from inhibitions or restrictions of the way you've been doing things before. You're allowed to just freely be you with no judgment, and this allows you to open up and feel powerful. Okay, so this feels really, really good for you. I like that a lot. I really, really like that a lot. Page of Ariel. It's a reliable, cheerful, clever, educated, balanced person. It's an excellent opportunity that's going to be offered to you. Scholarships on the pursuit of education and time to get to work. So they're saying, okay, now is the time. Now we're starting what's working for us. This is talking to you about either going back to school or studying some more. So if you're looking to, like I said, if you're looking at spiritual topics, take some online classes, go to a metaphysical college, or take HeyHouse.com is always offering lots of different online courses, and any psychics and mediums, people like myself, we offer online classes all the time as well too. You can take an in-person class if you're local too, but they're definitely talking about the pursuit of education here. So something that will bring you more awareness. Maybe you need to learn how to manifest. Maybe you need to learn how to release what doesn't work for you, There's a lot of different things. You can take a course on dreams. You can take a course on, like I said, anything spiritual. But they're saying scholarships in the pursuit of happiness too. So that tells me that money is not going to be an issue for you here. If money is what you feel like is holding you back from taking these opportunities or reading these books or taking these classes or whatever, scholarships let me know that the universe is going to provide financially for you. So I'm not worried about money being an issue for you as you move forward into the topic of what's best for you. Time to get to work. So they're saying no more delays, okay? Don't let procrastination stop you from doing what it is that your heart is telling you it's time to do, okay, Scorpios? So move forward this month of September. We do have a Mercury retrograde happening in the midst of September, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge because you don't want to start something brand spanking new while we're starting a retrograde. But maybe you can put the plans in motion before, sign the paperwork, and maybe start taking the classes, start reading the books, and that maybe you'll finish it after the retrograde period. But this feels a lot of personal insights, a lot of personal growth for you. This feels more for you than anything else. I do see relationships changing for you and for the better, but I definitely see it more as a personal spiritual growth for you in the month of September. So I really like that for you. So I hope you have a super September, all of you Scorpios out there. And again, as always, thanks so much for, just thank you so much for the social media shares. If you'd like a personal reading with me, LisaOuellet.com.